Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's MZ here. In this video, I wanted to talk about my journals that I'm using for 2025 and how I've set them up. I've kind of figured out now what I'm using, what's working for me. So I thought I'd just share it with you in case you're interested, because I love watching journal and planner setups and videos. It's one of my interests as well. So I'll show you what I'm going to use this year. First journal I want to show you is this one. This is the Hobonichi Hun Cousin. It's the first time I've ever used a Hobonichi, but I've seen so many people use it and it just looked really practical to me of what I wanted to use it for. And I showed you a setup I had of this. So I just wanted to go through it because I've filled out a bit of it now so you can get an idea of what I've used this for. Yeah, I've shown you like me sticker bombing it. But yeah, I've put like my holidays for work in here. I've been tracking my daily tarot cards here, so I'll probably do like an overview of the month, and if I've noticed any patterns in cards for each month, I'm going to write in the bottom there. And these are just events and things. I haven't really filled this out yet of things that ain't going to change, like birthdays and that sort of thing. And then onto I've figured out how I'm using my weeklies now, which is good. I've mainly been time blocking, so I've been putting days off, tablets I take every day, like my to-do lists are at the bottom, and I've just been, just filling in things that I've done that week. And I'll probably redecorate this with more stickers later on, I just haven't had a chance yet. But yeah, it's just showing what I've done that day. It's just a tracking of events and things going on. And then this is this week's one. I obviously haven't decorated this yet, but get the gist of what I'm doing on my weeklies. But really what this shows the tarot part of this. So like for this page here, this goes on to January. I thought I'd put my goals here. I haven't actually wrote these down in my journal yet, but I have it in and written down rough piece of paper that I'm going to put on here. But I want to read more books this year. I want to do daily tarot readings, and I want to do more like spreads and stuff like that in my tarot practice. Obviously, I've got a lot of exercise journey going on at the moment. I'm trying to get more healthy, and hopefully, I'll stick to that as well. So, and I've got other goals like saving some more money, not buying as much stuff, that sort of thing. So that's what I'll probably put here, because the end of 2025 is on this page. I'll probably put what goals for this year is, and then on this page I put my yearly tarot spread here, and that's the card I pulled of the year for me personally. But I also was thinking about putting the Hermit card in as a collective card of the year for 2025 at the bottom here. I have this written out, the meanings and stuff of these cards, in another journal. I just haven't put it in here yet. I might as well show you what journal I'm talking about here. Is this one. This is going to be like my commonplace sort of notebook of tarot spreads and things that are longer than rather than my daily reading. So like I have my yearly spread in here with the gist of what's happening of that year. And what I was going to do was, instead of writing it on this part for each month, on these pages I'm going to put the card of the month and give me that monthly energy of that card, and I'll write down that this January is about transitions and success after a struggle, that sort of thing. That's what I'm going to put here. And then I'm going to put my monthly goals underneath. I just haven't wrote that in yet because I'm a bit behind. But I've been keeping up with my daily tarot pulls though. That's what I'm going to be putting on the rest of this page. And then on here I've got my daily tarot card pull, talk about my day. Sometimes might do a tarot spread like I've done here. I saw this really good spread from the Soulful World YouTube channel. She was talking about the Hermit year and what a free card spread you could do. So it was like, what is my path right now? What knowledge is coming to me at this time, or what knowledge is available to me at this year? And is there anything I need to retreat or withdraw from? And there, even pulled the Hermit again for that spread. So and I've got the 4 and 7 of Cups, which I thought was funny because new journey. The Seven of Cups are one of my favourite cards, so it was just a really strange reading this on the 1st of January. I was just like mind blown by how amazing tarot is. You think I'd get used to it by now, but I'm not. And then I just put a few stickers here and that sort of thing. And then I've done it for the rest of what I've done so far this week. And I just haven't done today's one yet, but this is what I've done. Also incorporated some angel numbers. Like for here, I've got Fifth of Pentacles with the 55 Oracle cards. 555 seemed quite significant to me, so I put that in, and actually went well with the reading that I had, which was interesting. And I need to decorate these pages yet. I just put the writing down. I'll decorate later. And yeah, so that's all I've done so far in my main journal. And obviously at the back, I talked about I was going to use the back pages for things, which I can't fill in yet because I'm going to do my favourite cards on the moment. I'm going to do a weight tracker here for my fitness. And I'm going to put what decks come in this year that I've purchased. Hopefully no more than 100, because that would be a bit extreme. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with these random pages here. I'll figure it out as I go along. And I'm just going to do like memorable phrases and quotes, things that stood out to me for each month. And yeah, that's basically my main journal, which I've paired with this as my companion for longer tarot spreads that won't fit in my daily reading. So this would just be whenever I feel like I do a longer reading, I'll just put it in this notebook. So these pair quite well together, and I thought the patterns look quite good together. So that's these two journals. And then also you've got this journal, which I thought was quite cool. This is the Seasons and Cycles Lunar Pocket Planner. This just tells me all about the lunar cycles. Obviously, it doesn't have that in the Hobonichi cousin, and this is from the UK. It's quite inexpensive. I just remember spending that much on this. So it just tells you like the wheel of the year, phases of the moon, eclipses, the moon's path, meteor showers, that sort of thing. Loads of information. So it gives you information about the phases of the moon and the wheel of the year, what's going on with the planets and everything, and astrology. It tells you what full moons are happening and new moons, super moons, the eclipses that will be happening and what time. And it tells you if they're visible in your country, so it's be visible. Some won't be able to see in the UK. Then it talks about how they will be experiencing extremely high and extremely low moons in our sky. It's just really interesting information just based on this year, and it's such a cool little notebook just to have journal thing to look at. And it talks about meteor showers and what planets could be visible in the night sky at certain times. And then it all goes on to this sort of thing, where you have all the information of the moons and suns and planets visible and everything, and it'll have it here, the phases of the moon, all the like little symbology and everything associated. And I just think the artwork is really beautiful. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see better. And yeah, the artwork's really nice, and just really useful to have something like this. Well, I'm interested in like the lunar moons and things like that, but I don't have space in my Hobonichi for that. So I thought this would just be a good reference to look at this. I'd be like, oh, when is the next full moon this month? Or so I can just look ahead and see what's happening. And it's really cool little like, tracker for the lunar cycles. And I love the art style, like different colours, really pretty. And it talks about the wheel of the year holidays and everything. And then after that, it will go into little things you can do on new moons and little things you can do, like little practices you can do. And then you can write down your new moon wishes at the back for each time there's a new moon, which I thought was quite fun. And then some notes you can put down as well. And then it tells you what the symbols mean on the calendar, so you can have a look if you're not sure, and then it tells you a brief overview of 2026, which is really cool. I really like this little book, and it's by astrocal.co.uk, but a lot of metal physical shops will stock this. I got this one from this shop, Inanna's Festival in Norwich, when I went to visit there, when I went there on holiday. But yeah, you can get this anywhere. You probably buy it online as well. It's such a really handy little book about the moon cycles. And the last journal I'm using on a daily basis is this one, the Daily Gratitude Journal. I've already done a flip through of this already on my channel. I'll just show you what I've filled out so far. And I've been really quite enjoying this practice so far. So it's about gratitude. I haven't filled out what this year, what I'm looking back, I'm looking forward on. I will do that at some point. But I've done my week ahead. And I've wrote down like gratitudes for each day and over weekly reflections, that sort of thing. And then I've started doing this week as well, and I've just been really enjoying doing a daily gratitude journal. So these are all my journals I'm planning on using this year. So I have my gratitude journal, my reference to lunar cycles and everything, and then I have an extra notebook just for longer tarot readings that will, and I'll put my daily pulls in this one, as well as my functional planning to my day-to-day life and work and appointments, schedules, birthdays, just life in general stuff. So yeah, that's all my journals I'm using in 2025. Let me know what you're using planner wise. I'm really interested. I love planning videos. So yeah, please let me know what you're using. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.